couple of years ago, I had a dream of a tsunami. I'm not sure where the tsunami took place. I just know that I was standing on the beach and it was a beautiful, regular, sunny day. And I saw far away in the ocean a huge wave coming upon the shore. This wave was so huge, it was as tall as the sky. As tall as the eye could see, I kid you not. When I saw this wave forming and getting ready to engulf me and everything that was on this land, I just pretty much took a deep breath and I braced for impact. Because at this point, there was nowhere to run. There was nowhere to hide. And I kid you not, as this wave was coming in, and I remember like closing my eyes, and like, bracing for impact. You brace your stomach, you're like, okay, I'm about to meet my maker type of thing. Right then, I'm just waiting and the water didn't hit me. And so I look up because I know the water is supposed to hit me. It's high as the sky. I look up and the water had turned from like a tsunami into like a cyclone, I think they're called. They look like water hurricanes. Well, it's like the water gathered itself and it dumped out into a building. It was one building over, I believe, to my left. And it just turned into this hurricane cyclone water thing and just crashed into that building. All that water just crashed into that building. And I woke up from the dream. Now, I'm not sure exactly what that means. I don't know if that means that there could be a tsunami coming somewhere and it can be prayed away as possible to possibly pray this thing away. I'm not sure, but it was very, very, very scary. It was very scary. It happened to be the only one there. I've had other tsunami dreams too that were good. I'm gonna probably do the next video on that in a moment, but this one, scary. I would think that, or I would hope that, we pray for different coastlines. I'm in Florida. Trust me, I'm always praying, especially around hurricane time, honey. But praying for the coastlines of different countries, continents, areas of where tsunamis could come in at. But that's it, guys. Thanks so much for listening to the dream. Take it back to the Most High in prayer. One thing I have to say, I've heard other people's dreams, have my own dreams, things like that. And I'm going to tell you guys, it's going to be a lot of different alternative ways that people, blueprints for different people, So that's definitely why you should pray about these things, because maybe you won't experience a tsunami. Maybe you'll experience an earthquake, or maybe you won't experience either. Maybe you'll experience war, or maybe you won't experience that. Maybe you'll experience, I don't know. But that's why we take these things back to the Most High in prayer and say, hey, listen, what is this about for me? And by the way, maybe I should pray, for the schools. If you hear somebody's talking about schools getting popped, which that I'm always being told to pray about schools being popped. But anyways, that's what these dreams and things is about. It's not about giving you a spirit of fear, for God is not giving us a spirit of fear, but of love, of power, and of a sound mind. And the more and more you renew your mind by reading that word, the more power you will get. Okay? It's not fear mongering. This is just warning. Our Father loves us. He sees the signs. He knows what's coming up, and He wants you to prepare spiritually and also, on other levels as well. Financially, mentally, emotionally, all of these. Okay? So anyways, that's it for that. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Shalom.